Yes. In the society we live today and around about us, we have so many things happening and things making the news. And the hostels, at home, in the house, the hotels, everywhere you go, you see things occur. You hear things occur, you see them some, you raise eyebrows some, you close your eyes and like wondering, did this ever happen? Yes, it did. Yes, it truly happened. So we're going to be looking into all of these happenings, or how they happened, when they happened, why did they ever happen? Welcome to the flip side with the ambassador. We'll go on a short break. And when we return, we'll be flipping things and finding out why they are the way they are. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. You all know, you really, really want to hear these things. Welcome back to the flip side with the ambassador. Stories, things are happening. I can tell you, things are happening. Have you ever imagined? Every father, every mother wants to send the children to school. You know, they say in our side, they say Eze goes to school. When Eze goes to school, Eze as a little child is good, everything is better. But when it goes, there's a particular age, you should grow and let it just pass the level, let everything come out well. And still remember it was in primary school, we're saying Edet lives in Calabar, he's 8 years old. But the Edet is no more 8 years old. He's grown. He's left Calabar right now. He's moved. He's just in Lagos right now. In the island or somewhere. Pushing things and working on things. But whatever happened to the time when you see that a child has left the house at a tender age, and suddenly he's supposed to have gone to school, he's in school, but the school is not even in school or it's not in session. The session is as if there's a recession in the session. How can it be a recession in a session? Come to think about it. Even me, yours truly. I went for a 4-year course. 4-year course. 4 year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I ended up doing, I stayed in the house. 8 years. 8. It was 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4. 4 years normal. 4 years. Strike. The strike, it after. The strike is a long matter. It has been long. In the strike season, I did normal accounting, but all of a sudden, I did carpentry, I did infantry, I did soldering iron, I did welding. Now I can weld, I wash car for my hobby. One of my hobbies, washing cars. I wash car, baking, I bake in my dreams, I bake in the, if you try me, don't try my baking, I bake things like, there's something called the cassava flakes, what we have is gari, I bake gari, there are things we do, because of strike, and they are it again, ASU is at it again, I thought they said that the sins of the fathers will not be meted on the children. Why are they coming back again? Our fathers went through strike. We went through strike. Now our children are going through strike. Strike. What is strike? What is strike? Right now they are there. They are at home. Over 9 months now. Even if somebody is pregnant, if it's pregnancy, they will push it out. They will push it out. Push our children out. ASU. Federal government, can you just sit down and just listen to the people? Listen to the people. Is it ASU, AS, UU, UU, and S? As long as there's a U and there's a S, we are united in this matter. Let our children go. It will tire you. It will tire you. All of these courses they've left, we have to unlearn it from them. Open it to let them go, please. Some of the food stuff. The other day, Basira was complaining that the food stuff she bought, that they are eating everything. The children that were flat before, flat tummy Jesus, they have come to the house during lockdown. They are now doing this thing, exercise and all the stuff. There's muscle everywhere. With the muscle exercise, you have to eat more. They are doing more. They say bodily exercise profited little, but these ones that are collecting much of the thing because they want to do 6 packs. Please, let them go. This is something. No, it's something. But if you are there, if you're in the government, please let our children return back to school. Let them go to school. In school, let 4 years be 4 years. Then we cannot think about them doing other things so they can learn and go forward. Please, Do you understand? Thank you. You shall do it. You have my number. Do it. I'll send you bulk SMS. Let our children go. Asu. Yeah, do it. Okay, now, also, one other thing that is very, very important. I found out that they say that if you are in your house and you are there and somebody comes to knock, that's some way the person will knock on the door, you will know. They said, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. They say, way the person will knock on the door, you will know that, that is my own. We're talking about security. Security. How secure is your home? In case there's something happening in your house, you go and get somewhere, you employ somebody they call over there in Nigeria, they say it's Megad, or get somebody that can watch guard over your house. And suddenly the person that is watching guard over your house, they come and they overpower. Overpowered the overpower. There's matters arising. Matters arising. I can tell you, the other day, we heard that even in this Nigeria that we are, we heard that some herdsmen went to go and attack the people they call Amautekun. Amautekun is, let me break it down to you. They say the herdsmen went to attack Amautekun. Amautekun is this set of people that have been trained by the government to keep guard, to safeguard the people in the southwest, some part of the southwest. Hey! Do you want that is the guardian of the galaxy is now being attacked? Who will now take over who will now watch over the people at the back? Hey! No wonder this Bible says that except the Lord watch over a city, they that watch but in vain. Amautekun, the leopard, wake up. The leopard, wake up, oh, wake up. Because people are looking at you and saying that, yes, Amautekun is there. Don't let us be worrying and wondering how did it happen. Don't let it happen like that. Go back. Remember who you are. You are Amautekun, the strength of the Southwest. Stand up and fight for your people, oh. See me thinking I'm just talking about is I've been shouting it and wondering if they're hearing. I know they will hear. Amautekun, come back to your place. Come. Let me tell you something. Have you ever wondered that there's a new word in town? It is called Jackpotisation. It won't be. When I thought about that, it was worrisome. Jackpotisation. To jackpa means to run. It's not the Jackpa junction or the Enere junction in Delta State. I'm talking about Jackpa. Jackpa means to run. So to Jackparization is to run when you rise over a nation. Something happened. I'm telling you something. It is the truth. The Nigerian Navy took some people like Reti to go and do some extra training. Some trainings. Extraterrestrial. So they can get training in the Europe. They went there. And they went to Europe and suddenly 43 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 ratings jeopardized. They took off. They absconded. Trouble is wearing face masks. Are you serious? People that they took to go and train, to get extra training against security, to come be security, they can come and hold about waterways and everything. They went to Europe. They saw things. And they jackpot. They absconded. So now 43 of them are absent without official leave. But come to think of it, if you ever have the opportunity, be sincere. If you have the opportunity of going out, just small. If some of us just pass in Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport, just breathe. But in the public fresh air like this, hello, we will just you will disappear. But they have gone. If you were there, or if you were their uncle and auntie, will you send bulk SMS for them to come back, or you will just allow them to go? Food for thought. Food for thought, whoa. Food for thought. So I've been saying so many things for me. I will tell you something about it. My own choice. If I was among them, I would just... Let's go for a short break. We'll be right back. It is still Flip Side with the ambassador. Many more things to come, many more news to come. I can tell you. I don't want to jackpot, but we are jeopardizing for a break. I will return. We will now have scored. We'll return back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Yeah, so welcome back to the flip side with the ambassador. We were talking about so many things. And we heard some persons have to jackpot. You know, jackpotization is a new word. you heard it first here. Yes, jackpotization, the ability to run and to escape. Yes, some people have been escaping and running and things have been happening. Are you serious? It was heard. They told me I received a bulk SMS. They're like, let me receive the bulk SMS that in one town. I've never seen it before. That there was a storyline that something happened. A set of cars were there and some persons were just strolling and passing and saying like, I like this car, I like this car, I like this car. Suddenly, the like was now becoming like, I want this car, I want this car. And then now, some set of boys now went around the car. They went to go and, they told them it was like the walls of Jericho. They were walking around the walls of Jericho. And people were watching them and looking at them. Suddenly, they were about to abscond with the car. And people came. As they accosted them, everybody jackpot, only one remained. But as they held him, before holding him, he turned into a goat. So now, the Nigerian police force has arrested the goats in the claims that the person that they caught turned into a goat. So the goat now is now arrested. My own question is, what will the police write in the police report? I just imagine the CEO writing. So what's your witness? What do you have to write? Say we arrested the goat. We saw a goat and the goat turned to a man. So whose name are you writing there? Arrest goat or the man. The goat that is meant. So now the goat is just there, and because they know the goat cannot talk. It cannot defend itself. What a helpless goat. Some goat that you can use to do some, that's some things, some barbecue, some goaticue, And now the goat is now there, held against his own free will. They not say the goat is now a human being. But what name will they write there? Are they going to write Ewure or they write I don't know. And the goat is still there. The goat is there. In the station, and we didn't take the goat to court. Imagine now if it's a court session. He had things like, my lord, my learned colleague, and my client, the goat, is innocent of the crime. They said he stole. How can a goat drive a car? Can a goat drive a car? Be careful with what you are saying. Goats. To think about it, some goats, back in the days, I know that when it gets to this festive season, some goats used to behave like, some goats used to do some things like they are stubborn. Some people, that's why they say some people, don't be stubborn like a goat, because even the scripture was talking about, are you a goat or you a lamb? Lamb is the goat is, I'm not good, but the lamb is always calm and very, very cool. So that's what happened. So what will the judge now do? The judge will now say, based on the evidence ahead of me, I hereby declare the goat or the guilty or what? If he's guilty, they will go and arrange it. If it's going to be, I think it's going to be firing squad, shooting squad, or goaticue squad. The choice is yours. You find out. And I found out that there's a new course in town, a new thing that you need to do. As long as you are here, you need to learn this art. The art has been there before time. It has exceeded time and is still relevant in time, season and sessions. Every time I remember standing before my father, there were times my father quizzed me about my result. Every time I came back with my result at home and he saw my result, there was something he normally does. If he looks at the result and you didn't do well, looks at you with a look. If my father breathes 3 times, means that you're going to be flogged plenty times. But sometimes my younger sister, she had this ministry called the Federal Ministry of Fainting. Every time my father called her, the moment he raised his hand up like this, she just goes, and she's gone. She faints. So I was wondering why she was doing that, but suddenly it has surfaced in this present time. There is a fainting ministry, and it looks like some persons have become permanent secretaries. We greet you. Igwe fainting, we hail you. In Nigeria, we have many people that have come under some trials. The moment they are going for the trial, you will hear the people tell them, if you go there, don't go normal. Get ready to pass out. Because if you pass out, they say you are too weak. Suddenly, we had the cases. There was a Dino Malai, many people have been fainting. Only some Metu fainted. This one. And suddenly now, just some weeks back, a man that was quizzed for spending or for money laundering in this country, Maynard to be precise. As he stood before the trial and they were there, the court, suddenly he heard a little voice inside of him telling him, Maynard. Faint. Oh yeah, close your eyes. Suddenly. And he fainted. He fainted. And suddenly, you begin to hear things. You cannot open schools for the students to go to school. Yet, people are fainting. Is fainting a new course right now? Tell me, a new course. Imagine me, I'm not your lecturer, I'm not confident this is faint 101. Faint in the morning, faint 2 times at night, and you'll be okay. You faint nowhere. Even the scripture says, if you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is shaking. How can your strength be shaking? When you have been chatting, I'm a man. If you're a man, stand up, face your problem, don't be fainting. Come on, wake up, John, wake up. Don't faint no more. You're a man. In the face of adversity, stand, don't faint. Don't faint. Come on, stand and stand well. Thank you. Stand and stand well. If I catch you, you better don't wake up. If I catch you, don't faint again, let me see you. Faint. And he just told me he will not faint. They will not faint again. No more fainting. No more fainting. Wonderful. And that has been our package today. On the flip side with the ambassador. What were the high points for you? For me, there's ASU, there's 9 months, there's Jackpotisation of some naval ratings that jackpot, and there was some pressing security. The herdsmen attacking Amautekun and some things happening. You know, the goat being arrested as it was the car that was the one that robbed the car, and some things. And all of a sudden, Maynard doing some fainting ministry. Which one was the top for you? For me, I love the Jackpotisation. So before we get to Jackpot, there is a video we want you to watch and see. Watch this video, don't go anywhere. It is still the flip side with the ambassador. When we come back, we'll tell you something more. Sorry. I'm so sorry for. Are you serious? Auntie, sister, why did you just you had all the things, you had all the proteins, you had the egg, fish, everything, only you ate, and you couldn't want to share the The scripture says we should share. If the little boy that had the 5 loaves and 2 fishes that is the sardine bread did not share his lunch, what will happen to those 5,000 people? Please share, because it's a season Well, we're talking about love. Beyond now and the times and season, learn to share. For all viewers, learn to share. 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 For me now, I'm sharing. So share. Share and enjoy yourself because it's important you share. And this has been our total package today. I've been the host, the ambassador. Welcome. And I can tell you, we're going to be having a wonderful time, more times. And I can tell you, keep sharing, keep believing. You are the best. And this has been The Flip Side with the ambassador. I'm signing out. Love you always. Ciao. Let me finish now. Jackpotisation.